We host these vigils every week. This is the GEO ICE facility.
We come to these events in hopes that the people inside will hear us and know that they're not alone.
No están solas. I come here for my fellow immigrants in there and also for people like this.
I want to lift up this evening the name of Ulysses Peña Lopez. He was snatched by ICE almost a year ago now, February.
For me as a bishop, it's really important for me to be here so that people in the churches that I serve and I shepherd will know that I'm calling them in to also stand against what's happening here. It is a part of practicing my faith, standing with those who are oppressed, standing in solidarity with anyone who is suffering, who is experiencing inhumane conditions, as is happening here.
The flower of the resistance. No está, no está, no está so.
You know, I've heard horror stories from people who have been in here, people being crowded in, not having enough beds, not having enough toilets or showers or, facilities, not having enough food, not having proper medical attention.
This part of the facility right here is the original building. These are all big dorms where people are held, 40, 50, 60 people in one large room in bunk beds, the open toilets. There's no programs inside. So the only distractions are other people and the television. And so people are just left to think about, am I going to be separated from my loved ones? This is a for-profit corporation. It's run by GEO Group. They make billions of dollars every year. They're one of the largest corporations that does immigrant detention. It's really unnecessary. Over 90% of people show up to their court dates. There's no reason, on the outside, there's no reason to be holding them in detention facilities. No one is in there because an evaluation has been done about their risk to community. They've never been in jail before this, ever, never been locked in a cell. What we see under this administration in particular is they pick up a lot of people who have asylum claims, who have a work permit, and then they don't qualify for bond because they're recently arrived. And a lot of people give up because being detained here away from your family, not being able to earn money, a lot of people give up their rights because they just can't do it anymore. It can feel overwhelming to learn about this, but there's so much that can be done. For anything that your heart is calling you to do, there is a way for you to do that thing with us.
It doesn't have to be like this. Doesn't have to be like this. Doesn't have to be like this.